like shit. Just kidding. Henna will always kind of look like poop because it looks like a bag. This is what natural henna looks like. It literally looks like poop. So a lot of times I see henna artists struggling to make their henna design look like it's neat and it's not like sloppy and it's not going everywhere. And a lot of times I see henna designs that like you tried to mimic and it just doesn't look like the picture. It looks distorted. So these are my top tips on how to ensure that your henna designs are going to turn out really neat. Okay, so my first tip is to freeze your henna. So once you freeze your henna, it's not going to be like so sloppy and gooey. I actually just took mine out of the freezer a half hour ago for this video. You let it unthaw a half hour before you want to try to use it. And I'm going to cone it with you guys. So my second rule to making your henna look really neat is to cone it. And I'm going to teach you how to cone it in this video. You get a bag. Just a regular plastic old bag. You can get a Ziploc bag. I normally use Ziploc bags, but we got these things at the salon and I'm like, shit, I like these. I'm gonna steal one and make a henna cone out of it because I use random tools to make henna cones. Okay. La la. So now you're gonna get two. Ooh. Okay, so these are actually pretty small, but who cares? So then you're gonna put your finger like right in the middle of it, like your thumb, and then you're gonna roll it like this. You're gonna roll like that. These are thicker than my normal Ziploc bags, which is kind of nice, but kind of annoying. Okay, roll. See, I like my cones to be a little tall. It's kind of annoying with these stiff things. This is actually my first time trying these things I stole from my mom. Yeah, I work at a salon with my mom. Yeah, that's right. Okay. This hole is not getting so small. You need to make that hole really small. I mean, like if it's not small, start over again. Seriously. Because this big ass hole is not gonna get you nowhere. So starting over. See the texture, how different it is? How like this is much thicker than this cute thing. I'm gonna use my old Ziploc bag. Yes! So yeah, same thing. This is probably much easier. Because it's so easy to roll. Look at that. Look at that. You gotta make the hole really tight before you tape it. If it's not tight, you might as well just give up because your henna will look like shit. But like I just tape the one side like that, and then I go like, then you get more tape, and you're gonna tape like the edge part of it, the part that might just come off. That's what you want in life. That's what you want in life. You want a small hole. Okay, so now that's taped up. I think that's fine. Okay, so if you made your own henna, it's in a bowl and it's going to be really hard, and you take a spoon and you kind of stuff it in there. But I don't make my own henna because we established that I'm lazy in all my videos. So I buy it and it looks like this. I buy it from Henna Caravan and I cut open the tip of this like really big cone and I just go like this and I put it in the cone and I squeeze it in. So let's see. And it's gonna look like poop. Don't want to fill up the cone that much. You kind of want to just... Alright, so for the top part, you're going to roll this in, roll the other part in, and just kind of roll the top in like that, and what you want in life. You want it to look like that. And then you're gonna take a piece of tape, like about this big, all right? See, some people have a problem with cutting tape for me sometimes here at the salon. They cut these giant pieces for me. Seema, thanks. And then you tape this like that. Yes! Yes, girl, this will make you some money. This henna cone right here, this is not some shitty, sloppy henna. No, 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 no. This is what you want in life, all right? So, that was my number 2, how to make your knee cone. All right, so we already covered my number 3, which is like cutting the tip really small. But we didn't cut it yet, but we just made it really small, so I'm not even gonna cut it. And my number 4 tip is, yes, so we're gonna go over my number 4 right now. Let me show you. Look how beautiful it is. Okay, so you know how like we taped it here? Like we're holding all the air down, so there's like pressure. So the pressure right now is really loose, so I'm holding it like barely holding it. I'm gonna squeeze a little bit, and you see how it's already kind of coming out with very, very, very low pressure. So this is how I hold my henna cone. I put my thumb up here, and I put it kind of between these 2 fingers and these 2 fingers. And I press, so I control my pressure with my thumb, and I draw with my wrist, and I just place it between my middle finger and my ring finger, like that. But a lot of artists I see holding that like this, like a pencil, and they control the pressure again with their thumb. I'm just a weirdo, that's why I like to hold it like this. Okay, so this is very light pressure. Barely squeezing. Woo-hoo. See that? Let me zoom in on it. Okay, so yeah, this is really light pressure. This is harder pressure, so I'm putting a lot of pressure. See how that's thicker? And with this henna, like, see how you can get a line to like come up with you? Like you don't really have to stay on the paper for you to be drawing. Like focus. It'll go up and down with you like that. But so for dots, you would kind of like, see, I like to hold my wrist like that when I'm working. See, if you want smaller dots, you go like dot, little pressure, smaller pressure, no pressure. Oh my god, I'm not holding it anymore. Ah. And then it just fades away. You see that? And then you could do it backwards, like, oh my god, I'm not. Fuck, I fucked up. So you go like, oh, I'm not holding it. I'm a little holding it. I'm kind of holding it. I kind of really want to hold it. I'm holding it. And then you go, ah. So more pressure, more time duration of holding the dot. That's how you get a good dot. Okay. So number 5 is, as we said, pressure. Number 6 is make sure you know basic patterns of henna designs. So like make sure you know how to do dots, flowers, and then if you're trying to like copy somebody else's design, make sure if they have a line on somebody's hand that starts like here, make sure your line starts here, not here. And make sure like if it's a thin line, make sure your line is thin too. So like make sure everything is about the same. And yeah, that's about it. That's how you make your henna not look like poof. But natural henna always looks like poof. It's never good. So yeah, if you have any questions, comment below. Oh, I made a Twitter. It's just Shay L. So follow me on Twitter. Alright. See you guys. Thanks for watching.